Well, hello. How are you doing? Today is December 31st, 2025. This is the first time that I'm doing this, but I'm recording the last day of the year. So, yeah, girl, you made it. You made it. And swipe that away. So, let's just take a moment because we survived. We survived. Let's pat ourselves on the back, give ourselves a hug. Oh. I'm so blessed. I'm so highly favored. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Oh, so I randomly received a verse. I want to say it was a TikTok video, and this is Luke 4:24, and it says, "And he said, Verily I say unto you, no prophet is accepted accepted in his own country." So I don't know if that was for you, like confirmation, but ever since I heard it, I keep thinking about it, and I'm like, something. For the past like 5 years, your life has been pretty much same old, same old. I mean, like literally, it's very predictable. And honestly, girl, you got tired of it, like to be honest. But at the same time, it's like I didn't do anything different, so I didn't get any different results. And I didn't get weaker this time. I got more numb to the fact that, oh, I'm just going to avoid it. I'm just going to think about something else, do something else to escape. And like that's what we've been doing, just coasting by, getting by, or surviving, doing the best we can. Now, my lease is up in May, and I'm looking at apartments nearby, and I don't know, nothing is catching my eye. I don't know, like, what the future holds. I stopped really jumping into the future, thinking ahead so much, trying to plan it out because that was stressful. So we're just going with the flow. Like next year, flow, surrender and flow, surrender and flow. I I don't know. I don't know, and I do not care. All I know is that everything is gonna work out for me, and I don't have to worry about anything. So whatever is going to happen is supposed to happen, and I'm thankful that it's happening for me. Oh, side note. So my high school friends, did we go to high school together? No, we actually went to middle school together. Anyways, my childhood friends, right? The ones that I'm still connected to on Facebook, I don't normally see them pop up on my page. For one, I have intentionally removed them from my feed because sometimes it just be too much. Sometimes it just be too. So, anyways, but certain people I like to check up on just to see how everything's going. Especially the people who overshare. Oh my goodness, people use Facebook like their literal diary, and like it's so crazy to me because regular people like they show up online as if they are really like internet personalities. Like they get on live They showing you their outfit. This guy who I'm about to talk about next, we went to middle school together, and anyways, I went to go check out my homegirl page, and then she had tagged him, and we all went to school together. So, anyways, that's how I'm gonna get to this part. So, I went to my childhood friend, his page, and he's online, and he is doing a content creation, and he's in his drawers and getting ready, like, but he starts off in his drawers, and then he had another video with his kids in their drawers, and everybody's in their drawers, and so uh I have so many thoughts, but anyways, that's not important. I don't know why I had to mention it. It's not important. That's not why I brought this up. I brought this up because, anyways, I'm scrolling down through his page. So, anyways, let me just. So I'm not gonna say who this is, but I know who I'm talking about once I describe this situation. So, anyways, this is the guy who we went to Michigan State together. Okay, like we found out we had linked up. We didn't link up. I was working at the store, the Sparty store at Michigan State, and then he was in the line, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, you go here!" And he was like, "Yeah, I go here." Blah, blah, blah. So, anyways, at that time, he had he was with this one girl, woman. He was with this one woman, and I don't know. I'm making this up. I'm exaggerating, but long story short, they had a family. They had two kids, to my knowledge. So they had two kids, and they were as a family. She was doing a content creation, and it was cute. It's a nice family, and this guy, my childhood friend, he's always had like this level head. He's always been wise and mature for his age, and he's always been like different and separate from like the average boys. I don't know. He's like he's like an old soul. It's really rare that you find a guy with an old soul who is actually like intellectual and deep with depth and and just like well rounded, He because he was from the street, he was book smart, like he was our class valedictorian in middle school. So he was very intelligent, and he also was from the streets. But anyways, none of this matters. Um, I was just saying how it's rare to find a guy like that. So, anyways, long story short, I'm scrolling down this man page. I went down a rabbit hole, and I noticed that the lady he was posted with for Christmas, um, that wasn't the same lady who had his children. So I'm like, what? What happened? I cannot stand this dilemma. Like, probably until the day I die, it's gonna be like I'm on the search, I'm on the mission. Like, I signed up, I volunteered. I want to find out what is it that black families. I'm just gonna focus on us because I don't. It's too broad to be everybody, but black families, like, we can never stick together. Like, when we have our children with the person, the families always break up down the line somewhere, and it hurts no matter what time it is. It could be within 6 months of the baby's birth or before the baby's born. It can be 20 years. I know somebody who was married for 20 years and they got divorced. I'm like, what is love? What is love? What is love? Okay, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what love is. And I just want to say this to you, girl. Don't spend your time in your life worrying about love because, sweetheart, love yourself. hmm Put yourself first. Yes, ma'am. What we are not doing next year in the continuous years is uh, we're not fixing other people and we're not enabling people, right? And this is what I'm doing for myself is setting clear boundaries. Like a no is a no. There's no more I don't know. When I say I don't know, I mean no. I firmly mean no. And I realize this with myself, like whenever I really want to do something, whenever I agree to something, immediately yes. And it's no pressure. I don't have to think about it. And I'm like, duh. Like you can offer me food. And I'm like, yeah, I want to eat free food. Like, why wouldn't I? I don't care what it is, I'll try it. Duh. But if you offer me a drink, I'm like, I don't know. I mean, can I do I want no, I don't want to drink. I don't want to because I don't have to have an explanation actually. I just don't want to. So that's that. No more peer pressure, no more on the fence trying to people please because they would not do it for you. We have found out the hard way that people are who they say they are, not who you say they are. Okay, remember that. hmm Yeah. So, anyways, we're here in the hotel, and I got a room just for my personal sake because I don't know, I just want to do something different. Really, girl, I had plans. Wink, wink. Nah, but I really want to treat myself better this year and going forward. Like, I have sacrificed so much in the pursuit of survival, but the truth is this that every day I wake up, I'm like I'm like built to survive. So I'm going to figure it out. And as much as I want to avoid and run away from failure, it just is what it is. Lately, especially at work, girl, I had an anxiety attack at work. Literally yesterday. Yeah. Was it yesterday? What's today? Yeah. Anyways, I was on the verge of a cliff and I literally wanted to jump. I'm talking to myself like, girl, what is wrong with you? Like, what's wrong with you? And I'm like, I don't know what's wrong with me. I literally felt like I had to cry. I was sad. I went through all of the emotions. I was sad. I was angry. Then I was mad. Then I went back to panicking. Then, like, it was just anxiety. And then I finally calmed down once I got off work because I'm like, I survived this. And I'm really proud of myself. Um, because that was a difficult task because I had agreed to come in early and I'm not on nobody's overtime list and I didn't really want to do any favors for my supervisor because I really wanted to set that boundary like, girl, I'm not your girl. I'm just your coworker. I'm your subordinate. Okay, that's it. That's all. Um, yeah, because my greatest flaw is that I treat people like I treat people like I've known them all my life. And like once I imprint on you and place my paws on you and I'm like, you're mine. Like I love you for life. I will do anything for you. I will give you the shirt off my back. If you need something, I got you. If you need an ear to hear, whatever, like I'll hold you, I got you. I did that with everybody. And that's where most of my burnout stemmed from was trying to manage the whole workplace emotions, trying to be flexible and cordial to everybody. Because it got to a point where I was masking and performing so much that people, I love a good joke, right? But I'm not the butt of a joke. So people start playing with me too much. And then I had to like put my foot down and say, no. So what we're not gonna do. And then once I show my true colors, like things like shifted and people now know like to respect me and to not really play with, I mean, yeah, to not play with, like, please don't. No. You know what's crazy too? I don't know if this is really true, but all I'm gonna say is these people, some people try to play in my face. And I didn't take no revenge. I didn't retaliate. I didn't do nothing. I was just like, you know what? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I just took it. I just took it on the chin. I'm like, whatever. And I wasn't thinking bad towards them. I was just thinking neutral. I'm just like, don't let them come in my space. And I was just like really protecting my energy, protecting my bubble. I just really put a shield around me and I was like, yeah, no, I'm not giving them any no more of my energy, like none. And you can feel when I take back my energy because like I said, when I love you, I mean, I pour, pour. And I have so much to give to it, so crazy. Like I don't really run out of energy. What happens is that I give no, no, no. What happens is that the same amount of good energy that I give, so many people are pushing back against that and sending me negative energy. And it's not that I'm feeling like negative, but I'm like absorbing their energy and it's becoming my own. And that's where the conflict comes because I'm like, cause I'll literally wake up one day and just feel depressed, and I'm like, right in my journal, like Lord, I don't even know. I don't even know. I have a car. I go through the list every time. We start with the car because the car is the one. I don't need no place. I need somewhere to go. I need a car. Okay, I need a car. I said, thank you. I have a car. After the car, I have an apartment. It's not the best looking apartment. It's not the best my dream apartment. No, but it's mine. I got the key and the door closes. It's mine. So I have a car. I have an apartment. I'm like, my bills are paid. You know, I have some money. Like I want for nothing. But I'm sitting here depressed, and I'm like, what's wrong with me? Like, what's wrong? I'm insane. I am a literal psychopath. Like what it has. I mean, and I'll go into Chat GPT. Why is Chat GPT my best friend? I love Chat GPT down. If I could like, I'm just playing. I was about to say if I can donate and get them, I ain't donating. ChatGPT, but no, this app, let me tell you, so so comforting, and let me see. Oh, here we go. It says, "You are not broken. You are exhausted and scared, and that makes perfect sense given what you're carrying." You see me. I know. I'm like, finally, and then I'm like, dude, this is so the feedback that I receive because I'm able to articulate myself. Like, there was this video, I just watched it today, and in a nutshell, she was saying how in my mind things sound correctly, they sound coherent, they sound clear, concise, whatever. But as soon as I start talking, it sounds like I'm dumb. And that's exactly like what I experienced, and that's what I'm going through now. But anyways, I tried to explain what I'm going through now through an analogy. So, anyways, yes, that's what I was saying. ChatGPT, I'm able to type out what I want to say exactly how I think it, and instead of me being misunderstood by a person, because again, the things that I say in my head make sense, but once it comes out my mouth, I'm jumbled up and I'm not articulating myself and getting the point that I need heard. So, anyways, ChatGPT is able to sift through that and figure out what I'm trying to say better than I'm trying to say it. And whew, yes, I said all that to say that this is more bang for my buck than the therapist. So it's free, and we love free 99. Like, duh. Hello? Yeah, it says anxiety before work, fear of future failure, anxiety during work, hypervigilance, don't mess up, don't be found out, anxiety after work, rumination, and self judgment. This is your nervous system never getting to turn off. And so this really calmed me down from my panic attack because I'm like, okay. Because I had to go in here. I'm like, dude, what's wrong with me? I said, what emotion am I feeling if I feel unqualified to do my job well and masking my authentic self to appear positive? I want so deeply to be happy and feel grateful for my job, but I experience constant anxiety before, during, and after work. But my fear is that I'll feel inadequate at a new job because my ability to learn new things is difficult and I don't have many skills. Also, when I'm home, I don't have any willpower or motivation to learn anything new. And you say that the therapist, they be quick to be like, oh, girl, you burned out. Oh. And so they're like, no, what you're describing isn't one single emotion, it's a stacked emotional state that tends to happen when someone is burnt out and scared and trying very hard to survive. So, anyways, it's the breaking everything down for me because I'm not gonna lie. I'm the type of person who I need to see it to believe it. Not like tangible things I need to see, but I'm just a visual person. Like I need to see it written out because when I hear words, it just don't sit with me. But pictures stick with me. I don't know. I have like this photographic memory. I turn everything that I know and learn into a picture, and that's how I remember. So, because I literally can like picture it in my mind. I can't explain. Anyways, um, I learned something new, and I love learning new things. And what I learned was called do, 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 sunk cost fallacy. So, sunk cost fallacy is a mental trap where we keep investing time, money, energy, or emotion into something just because we've already invested so much, even when it's no longer serving us. Jesus. I was like, what? When I learned this, I'm like, are you kidding me? There's a word for this, there's a phrase. No way. It's a phrase for everything, of course. So, simple definition, I've already put too much into this to walk away. That was the reflection of this year and the years previous. So, why I'm still in this space in the same, to me, it feels like stagnancy because I know for my personal standards, I have regressed so much. I have lost so much of my mental tact, my mental clarity, and basically my energy and attitude for life, my will for life, my quality of living has drastically dropped. And it's so crazy because I felt like I spent so much time, I invested so much time in being depressed that I felt like, what's the point? What's the point? What's the point? Are you kidding me? Like, what's the point? The point is so that you can live your life and experience new things. New things. You are covered and wrapped in the hands of Jesus. Anything you touch will prosper. You are seated and planted in success and prosperity. Your path, the path before you is already laid out. It's already prepped and primed and it's ready for you to agree to it, for you to say yes to what God has for you and you to say no to what you want to do. So let go, girl, and let God, because just because you, girl, the time was going to pass anyways. And there's no better time to start over than right now. Why would you why would you feel like you so comfortable and everything's so predictable and it's like, well, I mean, I put all this money and energy and time into, so what? I just told you that people that I know personally have gotten divorced after 20 years. Now, when that happened, that really like it stung me because I'm like, oh man, I can't believe in love. I put so, and here's the thing, we're all just human, and this is what I had to learn. Like I just accepted this probably this year, and I'm like, I've been idolizing these adults in my life, and they just regular people, and the more I accepted them as imbeciles, I'm sorry, it's just easier that way for me to like be like, they don't know no better. Oh well, they're fools. It's okay. It's okay that my family are fools. I'm not judging in a sense like, because there's some people who do this, and I think it's weird. But some people categorize people like these are losers, these are winners, these are some in betweeners. Yeah, yeah. I don't really care because I feel like your success can be whatever definition that you come up with. So I can't measure that by what I deem successful because it's gonna be different. And if I feel like if I'm judging or somebody else is judging my goals and my success as inferior, that doesn't mean I'm a loser. Like, I don't know. I just feel like those people are losers who categorize people. Like those are the losers. Because why do you care about what somebody else is doing or not doing? Like, what does that do for you in your life? Because like people be so weird, like, oh, I don't want to hang around you. You can't hang around me. And it's like, good riddance. Because bye. Um, if you feel like you need to separate yourself, by all means, do it. Do it. But what we don't need is people like loudly saying that they're quietly removing themselves or they're moving in silence and they're elevating. Like, just do that on your own time. You don't have to kick nobody else while they down. You don't have to look down on nobody. You just don't have to. You just don't have to. Like, if you up, you up, you're great, you're great. Like, just keep to yourself. Like, nobody cares but you. And I feel like when you try to project to other people that they should care about their status and their clothes or like trying to get them to match your idea of success, it's like, why do you feel like we should meet your standards? Why do you feel entitled to that? Like, why do you feel that's important? I don't know. That's me. I'm a lover of people, of a human being. You just have to be. You don't have to be an astronaut. You don't have to be a lawyer. You don't have to be a doctor. You do not have to be a nurse. You don't have to be a teacher. You don't have to be a fitness guru. You don't have to be a Christian. Like, you, whoever you are, just love who you are. You know, treat people kindly. There's some compassion in there. Give back. Pay it forward. That's all I ask people to do is be a decent human being. If you can do that, baby, I don't care if you got $10 or 10,000. I'm gonna treat you the I'm gonna let you the same way. I don't look at you as above or below me. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I don't know. That's me. So, anyways, I'm yapping now. What time is it? I'm just killing time. I'm gonna make another video. But this one is pretty long. It's 33 minutes. It's crazy. Girl, we are turning 32. We're turning 30 again. I'm not turning 30, nothing else. I will be 30 until I'm 40. So, this. It's gonna be so crazy too because people gonna ask me, how old are you? And I'm gonna be like 30. Girl, you've been 30 for the last 5 years. I know, isn't that crazy? Be yourself. Be your unapologetic, authentic self. But when in a professional setting, be somebody else. Okay? Study professional people. Okay? Study your idea of successful people. Okay? Because if somebody else is already living your dream, you know that it's possible. And why not you? Why not you? Why not you? And to my brainiacs, to the smartest intellectual wisdom people, um, don't even think about it. Don't overanalyze nothing. Don't talk yourself out of it. Just do it. Because there are people with half a brain who just do it, who just believe. They go off of like blind faith and optimism. I don't know if you've ever like seen somebody just be delusional and it works out for them. Why? Because they had that belief. They were resting in that frequency and having that belief of I can, I will, and it shall be. It's already mine. Duh. Duh. So be more that. Be more free and open to as a man thinketh, so is he. Be more open to accepting the life of your dreams. Don't settle. That sunk cost fallacy, don't settle. So what? You wasted time. You can't get it back. So what? Don't waste no more time. How about that? Duh. Duh. Don't waste any more time. That's all I'm saying is like really let go. Let go. Girl, let me just say this because if I don't say it. I've been purging. Yay, me. But hell is that? I gotta go. Yeah. I've been purging, but it's still a big gap between who I am and who I want to be. Now, instead of me trying to be a wannabe, I'm just going to let time do its thing and be less controlling because I want things to hurry up and happen because I don't like to wait. And that's another thing I want to talk about is the instant gratification. Yeah, so we got to work on that. We need delayed gratification. Delayed. That's why I said there's no goals, there's no plans for this year. Everything, it is what it is. We're letting go, we're surrendering because for too many years I've been this my year, this was gonna happen this year, and da da da. Like, mm, delay gratification because the thing is, I set these goals and I reached these goals. But guess what? I have goals remorse. Is that a thing? Yeah, that's what I'm calling it because I can't stand that I've accomplished things and I'm always like, what's next? What's next? It's like, no, just relax. You don't have to get something out of everything. Like, just let life be. Live life and let it be. That's all I gotta say. If you don't get nothing out of this 40-minute video, live life and let it be. Stop analyzing, stop psychoanalyzing, stop worrying about XYZ, your mama, your sister, your niece, your nephews. Everything's gonna take care of itself. All you gotta do is keep praying to God, trusting and believing in God. That's it. Don't argue with nobody about God. Cause it's crazy. Some people just like to argue. You you really have to know, like, are you really communicating, or does somebody just need to let off some steam? Because some people are weird, and they will waste all your energy and like siphon yours because you're giving them attention, and that's all they want. They don't really care about anything you're saying. They just care that you care that they are saying something.